Start camera chooser. Backfacing. Button. Stop recording. Button.
Hello everyone. Let me turn this thing off.
Speech off.
I don't want anyone sending me messages and y'all hearing it. Sorry, y'all hear the fan on because it's kind of hot in here. I'm playing 4 videos. They're like, I'll let you hear.
More action. Button. Just random funny jokes. Public. Just I wish I worked with this woman. Ellipsis. She's hilarious. Just random news. 73 seconds.
73 seconds. And there's like
After nearly 50 years of marriage,
that's
couple was lying in bed one evening when wife felt her husband. Just random news. 89 seconds.
89 seconds.
Husband tries to get on his wife's nerves, but how he does it is priceless. Just random news. 3 minutes. 50 seconds.
3 minutes.
Wife's revenge when husband leaves her for a younger woman is brilliant. Just random news. Actions available. Play.
You already saw that one.
I wish I were just random. More actions.
So I'm gonna play the video. I don't know where the other ones are at, but there's one that you already saw before. So
Play all.
let's see.
Video player.
She's hilarious.
I wish I
Please
were.
subscribe to our channel.
Wait.
Collapse. Add. Share. Show. More. Next. I wish I. Go. Track position. Less than a second. Less than a sec. Less than a sec. Add to. Collapse video. Video player. Speech off.
Okay, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Okay.
I wish I worked with this woman. She's hilarious. Please subscribe to our channel. A crowded United Airlines flight was canceled. A single agent was rebooking a long line of inconvenienced travelers. Suddenly, an angry passenger pushed his way to the desk front. He slapped his ticket on the counter and said, "I have to be on this flight and it has to be first class." The agent replied, "I am sorry, sir. I will be happy to try to help you, but I have got to help these folks first, and I'm sure we all be able to work something out." The passenger was unimpressed. He asked loudly, so that the passengers behind him could hear, "Do you have any idea, who am I?" Without hesitating, the agent smiled and grabbed her public address microphone. "May I have your attention, please?" she began, her voice heard clearly throughout the terminal. "We have a passenger here at gate 14 who does not know who he is. If anyone can help him find his identity, please come to gate 14. With the folks behind him in line laughing
That's so funny.
hysterically, the man glared at the United agent, gritted his teeth and swore. Without flinching, she smiled and said, "I'm sorry, sir, but you will have to get in line for that too." After nearly 50 years of marriage, a couple was lying in bed one evening.
This is the next one. Let me wait real quick.
Speech on. Collapse. Share. More. Pre. Play. Next. Full screen. Track. Less than a second of 1 minute 28 seconds. Video player. Heading. Speech off. Speech on.
Okay, I just want to talk to you about this real quick because it's so funny. I can't believe that actually happened. Like, I wish I would have been there to see that. That would have been so funny. And I wonder if I wonder who, if, because he said that, "Do you know who I am?" Like, he's some famous person or something like that. So I'm confused on who the person is.
YouTube. Now. New from Creeps and Pasta. God isn't. Video player. Heading. Video player. Heading.
After nearly 50 years of marriage, a couple was lying.
Choke. More. Preview. Play. Next. Full screen. Track position. Less than a second of 1 minute 28 seconds. Video player. Heading.
After nearly 50 years of marriage, a couple was lying in bed one evening when the wife felt her husband begin to massage her. Please subscribe to our channel.
This is weird.
After nearly 50 years of marriage, a couple was lying in bed one evening when the wife felt her husband begin to massage her in ways he hadn't in quite some time. It almost tickled as his fingers started at her neck and then began moving down past the small of her back. He then caressed her shoulders and neck, slowly worked his hand down, stopping just over her stomach. He then proceeded to place his hand on her left inner arm, working down her side, passing gently over her buttock and down her leg to her calf. Then, he proceeded up her thigh, stopping just at the uppermost portion of her leg. He continued in the same manner on her right side, then suddenly stopped, rolled over and became silent. As she had become quite aroused by this caressing, she asked in a loving voice, "Honey, that was wonderful. Why did you stop?" To which he responded, "I found the remote." Share this with friends to make them laugh. Spread the
What? Okay. BRB, y'all. BRB. Okay. Sorry about that. Where were we at?
Collapse video. Share. More up. 3D. Plan. Button.
It's kind of wrong to think about that he did that for. Let's look at the remote.
Next video. Plan.
Yeah.
Play. Pause. Button.
Thanks for watching.
The next one's coming up. I think it is.
Next video. Button. Watches David Hogg claims AR-15 owners are hunting Q.
Husband tries to get on his wife's
Collapse video.
but
Button.
because it is priceless. Please subscribe to our channel. I think it's safe to say wives and husbands get on each other's nerves, and sometimes it's intentional. But maybe the men enjoy it a little more than the women. Here's one husband's account of how he successfully gets on his wife's nerves. "My wife and I were watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire while we were in bed. I turned to her and said, 'Do you want to have sex?' 'No,' she answered. I then said, 'Is that your final answer?' She did not even look at me this time, simply saying yes. So I said, 'Then I would like to phone her.'"
Dislike this video along with 0.
Okay, so we're gonna skip that one because that would be a little awkward. I didn't know that was gonna go that way.
Husband. Expand. Share. Download. Track position. Full screen. Track. Full. Next video. Button. Next video.
Dad finds a goodbye letter from
Next video.
16-year-old
Dim.
daughter.
Button.
The last line was even more shocking. Please subscribe to our channel. Parents will take care of their children no matter how old they get. To be honest, when they reach teenage years they can be quite difficult to handle, and parents don't have it easy coping with the late nights out, the sleepovers at their friend's place, avoiding doing homework, poor school performance, having their first boyfriend or girlfriend, and a pile of other things some teens do that make parents worried sick. The below story is a must-read. It's about a father who had a bad day because his favorite team lost the game. He was feeling down, so he thought it would be nice if he and his daughter go out and grab some ice cream. But to the father's surprise, his daughter Anna wasn't in her room. He
Wasn't.
didn't see her leaving the house and got worried in the instant. He then noticed a handwritten note placed on her bed which said, "Dear Mom and Dad, I'm sorry to have to tell you like this, but I'm eloping with my new boyfriend. I've finally found true love, and he's just great. I especially love his cute piercings, sexy scars, cool tattoos, and his big motorcycle. And that's not all, I'm expecting a child and I'm already 3 months pregnant. We're going to settle down in his trailer, and he says that he wants even more children. I'm so happy. And guess what? We're going to get married next week. He's also explained to me that weed isn't as bad as some people make it out to be, so now we're growing 17 plants behind our trailer. We'll have enough for him and his friends, and in return, they'll give us as many pills as we want. I do hope that they find a cure for herpes soon, so he really deserves it. Don't worry about money. Friends Juan and Stanislav are in the movie business, and they've arranged for me to become an actress. The job pays pretty well, $50 per take, and I get another 50 if there are more than 3 men in the same scene. So don't worry about me. I'm 16 years old and can take care of myself. The next time I come to visit, y'all get to see your grandchild. Zoxo, Anna. P.S. Dad,
Characters.
none of this is...
Wait.
Next video. Video. Add to. More. 8. Previous. Play. Next. Watch as take. Full screen. Track position. 1 minute 57 second. Collapse video. Video player. Heading.
Okay, Zoxum is XOXO. Before we continue, I'd like to let you know that I listened to a story similar to this, but it was with a guy telling a story about him eloping with his new girlfriend. She's pregnant, and they're gonna stay in her trailer in the woods. That's one thing that's different. And yeah, that one didn't have anything about weed in it. And also, I think like a robot or like some type of voiceover is reading this. And I feel like I know what's gonna come, so I'm just gonna let y'all know. Okay, you guys hear it? So here we go.
So don't worry about me. I'm 16 years old and can take care of myself.
The guy said that too. Oh, and also the guy said that his girlfriend's like 22, I think.
The next time I come to visit, y'all get to see your grandchild. Zoxo, Anna. P.S. Dad, none of this is true. I only popped over to Emma's place to watch some TV. I just wanted to remind you that there are worse things in life than the Patriots losing to the Eagles. See you in a bit. Please share this if it made you...
Okay, before I end it, I just want to let y'all know that, instead of saying that ending part, it said, like, that like, part of the ending, but it said, there's something worse than me getting a bad grade or whatever, and it had, the guy had his, report sitting on the table. So here we go.
Smile. What do you think?
Cool. Okay, that's what they had. Please subscribe and probably I have to wait, but I don't know how to edit yet. Peace out.